Yes, so today I want to discuss about one business opportunity, that is enamel paint. Every building, both old and new, needs a paint job. Manufacturing building paint is not as difficult as people think. You could manufacture paint in a small warehouse and sell to building contractors. You need to learn how to formulate high quality products because the quality will sell you brand. Difference between paint and enamel. The difference between paint and enamel is the same as that between a car and a Ford, as enamel is a type of paint. Paint is mostly acrylic, water based or oil based. It is the oil based paints that have traditionally been referred to as enamel, though today one can get water based or even latex based enamels in the market. Because I am also preparing the notes to explain you. Already you can see the same link in my website also. I will give the link in description. While click the link, you will directly go to that enamel paint web page also. You can see that also. Even though while reading the enamel paint page web page, it is easy to read YouTube video, so that I am doing this. Okay, then coming to the subject, is enamel paint for wood. Enamel paint will stick to old wood work. Enamel paints coat smoothly and dry hard, which means they are good at setting up on most surfaces. A coat of primer never hurts though and will make the painted finish last longer. Difference between acrylic and enamel paint. Enamel paints are traditionally oil based, while acrylic car paint is always water based. Because enamel paints are traditionally oil based, while acrylic car paint is always water based. Additionally, acrylic car paint normally results in a matte finish that can then be covered in a clear coat, while enamels naturally dry to glossy finish. Can enamel paint be used on walls? Enamel paint can be used on copper, metal surfaces, glass, wood. This is I am talking about enamel paints. Enamel paint can be used on copper, metal surfaces, glass, wood, plastic, and even on walls. The paint is resistant to moisture and it's perfect for surfaces that need to be washed multiple times. Advantages of enamel paint. However, enamel paints will fare between in areas that require high maintenance of or that has exposure to moisture like kitchens and bathrooms. Advantages of using enamels are they are tough, more durable, glossy, and are high washable. Does enamel paint need primer? The enamel paint should go on just fine, especially if it is on an oil based type, but a coat of primer might help the paint adhere better to silk surfaces. A coat of primer never hurts though and will make the painted finish last longer. The primer is enamel paint primer means primarily it will paint on the wall and then enamel paint use your desired color will paint on. But what I am saying is primer is must for oil paints because oil paint is costliest, and as well as another advantage is the rubbing of the wall is most important before doing primary work. Once rubbing is over, then the second phase is use primer. It may be white primer or something, and then you can use your desired oil paint as you like. Then it will be surface will be protected by the atmosphere. That is I am saying. Can you roll on enamel paint? Be warned, it is an impressive. You use a mohair roller when rolling oil based enamel paints. A mohair roller is a very short nap roller made from mohair. It allows the primer painter to apply enamels without putting on too much from the start, and also enables the painter to spread the paint out very easily. Is enamel paint oil based? Typically, the term enamel paint is used to describe all oil based covering products, usually with a significant amount of gloss in them. However, recently many latex or water based paints have adapted to them as well. Most enamel paints are alkyd resin based. Is enamel paint more durable? The benefits of enamel paint. This leveling results in a smooth, sophisticated and almost glass-like finish. The resin added to enamel paint will produce a much more durable surface than a semi-gloss wall paint, making it perfect for any surfaces that will get handled a lot like cabinet doors and furniture. And I will also provide images regarding enamel paint and all these also, then you will have a overall understanding. Can you add water to enamel paint? Mix the paint and water thoroughly with a paint stirrer until they come together. Dip the brush into the thinned paint and apply the paint onto a piece of scrap. Check the consistency to see if the paint goes on smoothly. Add more water to the paint by 1/4 cup at a time until the paint is as thin as you want. Why is enamel paint not drying? A phenomenon known as blocking keeps paint from drying to a smooth finish. Blocking affects items painted with latex paint when the surrounding air is too cold, too hot or has too much humidity. If you did not wait enough time between coats or use a poor quality latex paint, tackiness might occur. When should you use oil based paint? When to use oil based paints? Painters should use an oil based paint for any surface where they want the finish to last for a long time and they are not planning to change the color often. And once oil based paints are using means it will be around 10 years minimum, but certain interruptions may be there, but overall 10 years oil paint will never destroy the color, so will not be disturbed the color. So oil paints are always better to the home, but it is something costly. But generally distempering is also there, just it is cheapest around for 2 BHK home around 4-5,000 it will be over, but oil paints will be around 50,000 to 1 lakh also minimum. From 50,000 minimum to 1 lakh also the cost is there, oil based paints. So according to your capability you can increase that, but I am saying that even domestic oil paints are available, that is also around 50,000 will be done. 50,000 will cost for a total 2 BHK apartment. So you can use oil based paints for the time being, because it is for 10 to 15 years, so it will be fixed and colors will not be changed, and it is protective to the moisture also, so your walls will have long life. That is I want to say. So wishing you all the best and be careful. But one thing I will say, enamel paints making is something easy, but marketing is most important. And have in Google also, Google business is there. In that your area and what your photos of your factory and videos and one simple web page should be there. Then it is easy to you for the customers. If any customer enamel paints they want in a lot means, they can search in Google, then they will call you. So don't worry, but daily enamel production should be in the common way of small to medium only, because sometimes you may not get orders in daily basis or weekly and monthly basis also, but after 6 months all your 6 months of your production will go in one order. So don't worry about the business, but you should always maintain the capital for monthly salaries, workers, and transportation, and enamel production, and raw materials, everything. You should keep money for 1 year budget. You should maintain. Then only you will be fearful. You will not have any fear, and you can run your business very well. That is I am saying. And always for hardware, paint shops will be there. Hardware shops will be there. You should to provide a marketing executive and provide visiting cards and pamphlets to every shop nearer to around 15 to 20 kilometers of your area. Then it is easy to you to get very good business. That is I want to say. And be careful. And one thing also I will say that please maintain moral ethics. That is in every product. It may not only a color, email, the enamel paints, every type of business product. You should maintain a scale, moral scale, that is 70% will be the working cost and 30% will be the your margin. Then you can survive. Otherwise, how you will get profits? So 70% will be the working cost, then 30% will be your margin. If you maintain such a moral scale, definitely you will be successful in the long run. And one thing also I will say that don't compromise regarding the quality. If customer also will forget the cost for the time being, but no customer will forget about the quality. So please maintain a good quality, then you will be successful in the long run. So wishing you all the best, and may God bless you.